So let me talk to you about Shaklee. Let me start with our mission. Our mission is to bring true wellness to the world. And I want to say what we mean by that. True wellness for us is physical health, financial health, emotional health, and the health of our planet. And we believe that if you have all four things, that's what true wellness is about. But the next sentence is equally important because this is how we go about and do this. One person, one family, and one community at a time. And that's the reason why it's so important is that we have built you into our mission statement. We cannot separate the two. We are not just a products company. We're a company that's going to bring true wellness to people holistically, and we need you to do that. Our product philosophy is clinical results without compromise, clinically proven and green. And when we say green, it's not just our word for it, it's EWG verified, which is the environmental working group, which is really the highest standard of green and clean that's certified in our business. And I want to let you know that it's really hard to create products that are both. There's a reason why people have used chemicals for a long period of time. They work. And then people have said, well, maybe some of them aren't good for you, so we're going to create green products. But the green products really most often do not work as well as the ones that have chemicals. So for the last 50 plus years, our scientists have been perfecting green chemistry. Shaklee does not produce products that are not clinically proven. That's our foundation. But we also don't use over 2,500 different chemicals and questionable ingredients. So our products are vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, EWG certified, and clinically proven. Let me just share with you, we have our skincare line called Youth. We say it's a decade of aging erased. Let me explain why we say that. What we did is we created a clinically developed skin age index. We went and measured skin that were people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And then we started to test different ingredients and say what would positively impact the skin age. And then we found the right formula. Including a lot of our vitamins and nutritions and patented things. We put it together in one formula. We patented it. And then we tested it again on the skin age index. And this is the results, clinical results. 100% of the women were clinically proven to have younger looking skin in just 7 days. That's a pretty powerful clinical claim. And 2/3 shifted their skin age down into a younger decade. Clinically proven. That's amazing. And all these products here are EWG verified at the same time. We just launched this 1 month ago. They're ageless wands. This is kind of our positioning. It's not really anti-aging, it's ageless. That you can be whatever age it is, because I think age we're trying to turn into an attitude, not a chronology. And these are clinically tested to reduce the appearance of wrinkles instantly and over time. So look at these clinical results. On the left, it's the appearance of face wrinkles. On the right, it's the appearance of eye wrinkles. In our clinical test, 39% on face, 41% on eyes, saw a reduction in their appearance of lines and wrinkles in just 15 minutes. Imagine you're doing an Instagram live or you're actually sitting with people and you can just put on, and 40% of the people are going to see a result in 15 minutes. And it just gets better over time. 82% after 7 days, 94% after 20 days. Okay. Now, about these things, we launched them and we exceeded our forecast by 5 times. We just 10x'd our forecast of what we're going to do in our purchase orders, and we are just getting them to make more and more and more. It's just going bonkers. Okay, this one is called our 5-in-1 Beauty Bomb. This product evens, corrects, hydrates, nourishes, protects. It has SPF 30. It's EWG verified. And the folks from Beauty Counter that join us, they said, we're throwing out our foundation. We're using this instead. We also have a lash revitalizing and conditioning mascara product. We have some lip oils. We have our Shaklee body line. We call it luxurious anti-aging for the body. Why should we just care about our face, which is so important? But what about our body? We took all of our anti-aging technology that we put into our vitamins, that we also put into our youth skincare line. We have a body wash, a body serum, which is an awesome product if you haven't tried it yet, a body lotion. We also have a deodorant that's EWG verified with no aluminum or other kinds of chemicals. We have a scrub. We have a lip serum. And all this sits on the chassis of Shaklee. And this is on a product of all of our wellness products. There's this seal. It says safe, proven, 100% guaranteed since 1956. It's a summary of a statement. And when I say 100% guaranteed, we mean you can have an empty bottle. It's an empty bottle money back guaranteed. For whatever reason, you finish the product. You come say to us you're unhappy for any reason, we will refund your money. And over the last 68 years, we have averaged less than 1/3 of 1% in returns. Okay. This is how our field talks about it. They say, we guarantee that you will look better. We guarantee that you will feel better. If not, we will refund your money. And you have to be boldly confident in your product quality to make that guarantee. Boldly confident. And you also have to believe in the goodness in people, that people will be authentic and honest. And I really think that in today's world, I just want to believe in the good in people. What we try to do is create a community where we bring out the positive. You know, there's so much negativity and disruption in the world. I have seen, traveling all over the world, how much we all have in common. I believe everybody wants to be at their physical best and provide for their families, be in something where what they do every day is meaningful and contributing to helping make the world a better place. And I've seen that more often than not. Of course, there's always a bad apple here and there, but there are more good people in this world that's bad. And that's the gathering thing of what we do as a community, which is why I love what we do so much. Okay, a little bit more about Shaklee. We're a global leader in wellness. We've sold over $10 billion in wellness products. We are in United States and Canada. We are also in Asia, in Japan. We're in Malaysia. We're in Taiwan, and we're in mainland China. All the markets you can participate in, except for it's currently impermissible in mainland China for non-nationals to do that. But I think they're changing the regulations over time, so we'll see. We are also the pioneer, as I said in my story, of the wellness prevention movement. Dr. Shaklee created the very first multivitamin in 1915 in the United States. 109 years ago, we created the first plant-based protein supplement in the world. We've done over 110 double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical studies that show that our products are clinically proven to work in the short term, medium term, and long term. And I want to tell you this, we are the only wellness company in the world that has long-term clinical proof that if you're part of our Shaklee community and take our Shaklee products, that you will have better health outcomes. We took people who took our products for between 5 years and 40 years. So first of all, what kind of company has that? Then what we did is we tracked those people for another decade. So this is a 10-year clinical study. We published a result in the beginning and after 10 years. And at first, we were going to measure them against people who took no supplements. And our scientists said, that's not fair. Compare us against people who took multiple supplements from other brands. And we're like, okay, we did that. And on every single level, our people had better blood nutrient levels in their blood of nutrients. They had better biomarkers of future health outcomes. They had better actual health outcomes and up to 97% lower use of prescription medications. It's remarkable. Our Shaklee population is the healthiest, diverse population that we know of in the world. And we want you to get the benefits of that as well. We also believe in performance. Shaklee has powered Olympic athletes to win 152 Olympic gold, silver, and bronze medals. 152. You may not step back for a moment and say, wow, How much is 152 gold, silver, and bronze medals? If Shaklee were a country, we would be tied for eighth in the all-time medal count. That's incredible. And that's just a portion of our business. Also, the NASA space program, when they wanted to formulate a rehydration drink for astronauts at their most critical moment, which is the reentry into orbit, they turned to Shaklee. We've been part of every NASA space shuttle mission for the last 25 years. And we're also a leader in sustainability. We are the very first company in the world to be certified to offset our carbon emissions. We did that in the year 2000. We're now been carbon neutral every year since. And this is the way we operate. Often we try to lead. We're not the biggest company in the world, but we are nimble and we want to lead. And so we want to do the right thing. And then we try to convince our corporate brothers and sisters to follow us. And in that instance, doing the right thing, the more people that follow us, the better off we are. We also created the very first official Earth Day product. And that product was our biodegradable, non-toxic cleaning product. And that eventually became one of Oprah's favorite things. We featured it when went to Oprah and persuaded her to do her first Earth Day show. And the reason why we did it, we said we should talk about Earth Day, not just about the planet, but getting the chemicals out of people's homes. And the chemicals in ordinary cleaning products are triggers for asthma and allergies and other things. And it's really important to get clean on the inside as well as on the outside. We also partnered with the first person to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize for the environment, an incredible woman named Wangari Maathai. And she won it for planting trees in Kenya. And when it was announced that she won the Nobel Peace Prize for the environment, I called her up and I said, "Hi, my name is Roger Barnett, and I'm the chairman of Shaklee. And Shaklee was the first company in the world to offset our carbon emissions. And you're the first person to win the Nobel Peace Prize for the environment. We should do something together." And to my delight, she said yes. So I don't know if you know it, all the Nobel Prizes are given to people in Sweden, except for the Peace Prize, which is given in Norway. So she got the Nobel Peace Prize in Norway. The next day, she flew to New York, where I had a home, and she came to my house for lunch, and we met. And this woman was an incredible woman, just a powerful one. She organized a community of 1 million people in Kenya to plant 30 million trees and was magnetic. And she looked at me and she says, "Roger, you should plant 1 million trees." And I said, "Wangari, I'm just one little guy. I'd love to plant 1 million trees." And she said, "How many people were in Shaklee?" And we had 750,000 people around the world. She said, "Well, one person cannot plant 1 million trees, but 1 million people can each plant one." And our Shaklee family accepted the challenge, and it took us 2.5 years, and we literally physically planted 1 million trees. And why am I talking to you about trees when we have clinically proven clean beauty, clinical beauty, right? Clinical beauty, and we have nutrition products? Because it's the power of what we can do together. What's amazing is that that is such a great metaphor for what we do. Each of us don't have the power to change the whole world ourselves, but we can change our world, our community, our families. We can give them the opportunity to have a healthier, better live, look, and feel younger longer. And if there's enough of us on this common journey, then we really start to change things. We can change the healthcare system from sick care to welfare. We can start to empower people to have certain flexibility in their lives. We can do so much together. And what I think is really the secret gift of what we give people is we give people a place where they're celebrated. They can go through life's journeys together. And at the same time, what we can do is, because each of us are doing our small bit, we collectively are an incredibly important part of making a real difference in changing the world. That is what excites me. Okay, I want to share with you 2 of our nutrition, or maybe 3 of our nutrition products, just to give you a flavor. This is our product Vivix. You have Beauty and Ageless on the outside. You have Welcome to Ageless on the inside. This slows aging at the cellular level. Every minute you get 500 trillion attacks collectively on your cells, which damages your DNA. This has a 62%, so like a 2/3 reduction in DNA damage. It doubles your cellular battery packs, your cellular energy, which are your mitochondria. And it's backed by 27 patents, and we keep filing more at once. I defy you to find another wellness product that has 27 global patents on it. And one of the things that we did is we also fed people one of the fast food breakfast, and we measured people's immediate inflammatory response to that. We gave the same group of people a few days later one serving of this 10 minutes before, and it blunted the inflammatory response. This is really magic. I don't want to say magic. It's hard work and science that went into it, but it's very special. Okay, the next one is collagen. We all know about collagen. It's hot in the market. Our distinction is that collagen only has 8 essential uh, amino acids. To build collagen, you need all 9. So we put this one as all 9. We called it collagen 9. Gives you an opportunity to do a difference. This is Vital E. I told you Dr. Shaklee invented the first multivitamin in the United States 100 plus years ago. We just launched 2 new versions of our multivitamin. You can have it any way you want. You can have a multivitamin in a gummy form. You can have men, women, you can have 50 plus. You also can have it methylated for vitamins. 50% of all people in the United States take a multivitamin right now. Imagine what kind of opportunity that can be for you to share. This is the most complete multivitamin on the marketplace, and it's awesome. So it's a great place to start. We also have personalized wellness products. So we created something called Meology, and you fill out a questionnaire. You can upload your blood results. You can upload your DNA if you like, and then it goes through 110 million product combinations to find the right set for you. Comes in a sachet with your name on it. And then it comes with a detailed explanation of exactly why each nutrient is picked for you based on your lifestyle, your diet, your exercise, your family history, your blood results, etc. We also have this Meology for prenatal. So depending upon what trimester you are, you can customize. If you're feeling well, if you're feeling nauseous, you can add different things to your sachet. We have it for kids. We have these healthy gummies for kids and these little omega jellies so that, and they get to pick their icon. They're into basketball, if they're a ballerina, if they believe in unicorns, and they get to pick their icon, and it comes with their name on it with their own customized vitamin pack, and they love it. And it's a great way to get nutrition into kids. Okay, that's a little bit about Shaklee, the company. I want to just talk very briefly about our philosophy about compensation and how we reward people in Shaklee. The philosophy is that there are different kinds of people that want to build and share in different ways. One is they just want to sell products. They want to share products with other people. That's all they want to do. They don't want to build a team. And that's one group of people. Another group of people is they love coaching, guiding, building community, building a team. That's a second group. And there's some people who want to do both. Third group of people. And so we said, in order to be relevant in today's market, you have to have a plan that rewards people however they want to build and earn, and both. So on our front end of our plan, every new customer, their first 30 days, you get 30% of the selling price, not of PV, not of some other metric, 30% of whatever price they sell of the first 30 days of purchases of all your new customers. And then when they return and repurchase, you get between 10 and 40% of the selling price. And that is as competitive as any plan that's all they do. But on top of that, we have a leadership plan where you have 6 generations plus an infinity bonus that goes on top of that. And so we wanted to make it powerful and compelling however you want to build. And so some people want to do this and some people want to do that. And we're really proud of this plan. It has some parts in it that are patented. We think it's unique. We spent a lot of time working on it. We can't wait to share people. I call it fairly sharing for the value that people create. That's the guiding principle behind our philosophy of everything that we do. So we look forward to having you learn about it. We simplified it significantly from where we were before. And we think we have a little presentation on the back of a napkin that people can learn the big picture elements in 5 minutes. But of course, there's details behind that will take more time. But anyway, that's a little bit about Shaklee, about myself, because I'm going to be your partner. Again, I'm just honored for the privilege and humbled, frankly, of the privilege of addressing you today. But we want to be a home, not just a home which is safe. We want to be a dynamic, growing, thriving, fun place to create something new. And I'm so excited for that opportunity.